Hi Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. This is your reading for 2026, an overview of the 12 months. 2026 adds up numerologically to a 1. So it is a new year. It is a new beginning year. It is letting go of the past 9-year cycle. It is starting fresh and starting new. So it's something to look forward to, Gemini. So here we go with your reading. Let's have a look for January. We've got the Strength card. So you're starting off the year with a bang. You're definitely starting it off with a lot of strength, vitality, feeling a lot of energy, feeling like you're in good health, feeling like things are moving forward in your direction. So that's really good. Feeling like you've also got the strength of a lion, or you might have somebody under the sign of Leo around you. Then you're coming into February, where I see that you've got quite a few options and choices about things to do with finances, money, directions, and where to go from here. You might be also looking at investing, so where to put your money investing, and where to save your money, where to invest it, where to find the money, different avenues of where to find it. So there could be quite a few things to contemplate there. I feel like it's a month of sorting that out and contemplating. Then in March, you've got a union here coming together with a meeting, a union. You've got the beautiful Two of Cups. This can be a romantic union or some sort of partnership. Can be a partnership also with a business partnership of some description, or it can also be a partnership in work. Then in April, we have the Ten of Wands, and it looks like with this partnership, you're taking on more responsibility, and you are pushing forward with something. It might be something that you've been determined to do and that you've been wanting to do for some time, and you're really pushing that forward. Pushing forward with an energy that is more about what you want to create with somebody else or a partnership. And then in May, things are looking a little bit up in the air with the Seven of Cups. Things are kind of a little bit out of your reach, or you're thinking, is this really worth it? Is the juice worth the squeeze? That is a big question that comes up a lot with Gemini. Is the juice worth the squeeze? So is it worth the effort of what you're putting into it? So it might not be, and you might be walking away from a situation. It looks like you are walking away from something in June or around the month of June, walking away to something further afield, bigger and better, things that you might have invested in emotionally may or may not have paid off as you want. This could be a forewarning as well, Gemini. So it could be like, don't put too much effort into something that you don't see the results in. Is it really worth it? So maybe back here, have a look at this union and ask yourself, is it really worth it? It might not be. It might not be. So you might save this kind of situation of having to deal with the extra stuff of responsibility and uncertainty and having to leave something behind that you've built up. You might avoid that 3-month cycle there, because you might work out at the beginning that it's not worth the squeeze, okay? Because there are options here, Gemini. You've got different avenues and options to choose from. You don't have to go for the shiniest cup or the thing that looks the most interesting at face value. You might have to do a bit of digging. And then we have July, the King of Wands. So this could be walking away and into the arms of a nice fire sign, male or female. It doesn't matter, as the general reads are not specific gender roles. Or you could be walking into this man's life. He could be a boss, an entrepreneur, somebody who's in charge of something, somebody very well established. Could be under a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sag. And it could be also part of your dynamic as well, Gemini. It could be you feeling more enriched and empowered in your own fire energy. The fire energy is a starter energy. It's about getting things started, getting the show on the road, making things happen, showing up, being creative, using your gifts, speaking your voice, all of those very fiery things. And then we've got this beautiful Ace of Cups. So I feel like because you've done that and you've been there with this King of Wands energy, you're actually in an abundant, happy phase. So your happiness is overflowing with abundance. You could also receive an amazing offer, and that will take you to more beautiful cups being offered and filled and rejoiced. And I feel like this section here is kind of like a celebration of new things that's happening very much after your birthday. If you are a Gemini sun, or after the sun goes into Gemini, it's going to be trickling down from there quite strongly. So expect your birthday to be a really good start, also for a kind of a second new year phase for you. As you're moving into your solar return, it's like a rebirth anyway, astrologically. But you will find that there is some beautiful things coming into your life in August, September. And then a lot of spiritual downloads and awakening happening for you around October, or you might find that you need to put something on hold, or something is being put on hold. But in that space, you might take a vacation, you might go on a retreat, you might just rest and relax. You might be getting some downloads around that time. And this will give you more abundance. So it could be a download for creating more abundance, a download for tuning into really what it is that you really like and enjoy. And it's giving you peace. It's giving you your own Garden of Eden. It's giving you more options and choices. We've got a 7 of Pentacles and a 9. It's giving you also, other than the options and choices, you've already done the choice and the decision's been made. And this is where you're reaping the rewards. So you're very comfortable here in November. And December, you've got the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands is kind of bookending that nice 6-month cycle with more fire energy. And she's very confident. She has everything that she wants and needs. She's sitting on her throne. She's got her beautiful cat with her. She's got her sunflower. She's got the wisdom of the pyramids in the background. And she's there to guide you, to release any sort of obstacles, I feel, that are stopping you from really feeling your own power and stepping into your fiery creativity. And also love energy as well. So I wish you all the very best with that, Gemini. I'm going to do a ring toss for you. Let's see what comes up with the charms and the rings. Okay, you might end up the year with an engagement plan, ending the year up with an engagement. This one's shot right off the grid here. This is the green-eyed snake. The green-eyed snake. So the jealousy, the gossip, and the evil eyes have been removed from your life. So they've been tossed off. There's quite a lot of stuff happening around March to do with all sorts of people, places, and things. Passionate, fiery energy. There could be a love or a physical union here. It might look on the surface like it's going to turn into something, but like I said before, it may or may not. And you might turn it on its head. It could be a fleeting romance. It could be a division also of a romance. If you are in a romance or a marriage, it could be a division, could be a separation. And the tide turning definitely here in this chapter around this beautiful sort of like mid-year cycle, and coming off the mid-year cycle is a beautiful change with this moon ring here. So lots of love and blessings, Gemini. I wish you all the very best, and join me on my live streams on my YT channel for your personal reads. Ciao for now.